if there's one thing that you think our audience should take away or know about the dental workforce and how to prepare for what's ahead, what would you say? And Tanya, maybe you can, since we were just having you with us, maybe you could get us started on closing.
Yeah, and I was talking about the use of contingent dentists, and this kind of bleeds over into what again I would stress is just the value of having that staff, of knowing the staff. As Melanie mentioned, consistency in your staff, right? It's sometimes difficult to think about bringing on a contingent dentist because they're from the outside, but when you've brought them in a way that they've started to develop a relationship and they know the team, then you've expanded your options of not going dark and keeping your clinic open and someone that's known. And so I just encourage folks to think about it in that way. It can mitigate a lot of those stresses that come that we've talked about throughout the call about what can happen when you're short staffed a dentist, right? It can mitigate a lot of those stresses, keep the culture of the clinic intact and keep revenue flowing, and certainly offset some of the costs and keep the dentist focused on those higher generating revenue cases. Some of our clients, when they're experimenting with that growth, they're wanting to grow. It's growth is a part of their plan. They're wanting to grow into a new metroplex or across the metroplex. Using contingent staff can help them because there's uncertainty about what will that patient volume be when we open the clinic over on Main Street. We're not quite sure, and so when you have a contingent staff member, they can help you build that new clinic. So there's different ways, a lot of creative ways to use flex staffing, and so I just want to put that piece of it out there.
Thank you, Tanya. Whitney, how about you?
Um, just the importance in the recruitment process in and of itself. I mean, recruiting dentists is not easy. I came into this thinking it was easy. It might have been easier back in 2012 than it is today, but the market has changed. It's changed and it's very difficult. So finding the appropriate talent is very hard, but then once you find it, you've got to capitalize on that, and you've really got to have a fine-tuned recruitment process already in place. Not, hey, there's a great candidate, now let's get this process in place. You really want to dot your i's and cross your t's before you even go into that mindset, so that you can really sense of urgency. You've got to have a high sense of urgency when you go out into the market to try to recruit these people.
Yeah, thank you so much, Whitney. And Melanie, what would you say?
I'll piggyback a little bit off what Tanya was mentioning, just the importance of being able to utilize that flex or that contingent workforce. With that, the right partnership it is very important. A lot of those, especially if it's coming from an outside, or you're utilizing an outside provider, obviously you're already partnering with an outside resource. So making sure that you have the right partners to meet your needs, having the right number of partners is important as well. There's always a balance between having just enough and too many in some cases. So we want to make sure that we're being good partners to our partners as well, and making sure that, that there's equity in the opportunities that they can work towards. So yeah, just having the right partnerships in place, the right quality, the right kind, and the right quantity.
Yeah. Melanie, thank you. I love these closing thoughts. So it sounds like there should be a lot of focus and emphasis on opportunities and contingent staffing and what that looks like at each unique organization, honing recruitment efforts, and finding the right partnerships